last earthquakes, Turkey's experience with the rescue dogs, they do well. And also for Turkey, the Chinese consulate in Istanbul and the embassy, they quickly act for the help, and their flying flag at half. That was and also Bank of China sent blanket heaters and other needs to Turkey, to the region, like the other 40, for example, Iran, Pakistan, India, and Russia. They are all organized by the Afat Center. Even there is, a state of emergency at 10 province, and they are working under this control for the critical 72 hours, challenging with the winter conditions, and also challenging with the seismic activities together.
Well, Dr. Hicks, in terms of the frequency of earthquakes, we know that Turkey sits on top of the major fault lines. Does that mean, this region probably is more prone to quakes, to shocks, than other parts of the world?
Certainly, wherever you have a country or region lying close to these boundaries or between tectonic plates, then yes, those are the regions of the world where you tend to expect magnitudes 6, 7, 8, 9 above. Places like China, for example, as you know, will have gone through many large damaging earthquakes in the past. So that definitely makes Turkey vulnerable to these earthquakes. And also it's in combination with the fact that because Turkey is, certain parts of Turkey, particularly the southeast region, as other colleagues have mentioned today, there are refugees living in this area. It's in some ways quite a poor area, not so economically developed, which means that when earthquakes do happen, they tragically hit some of these people who are worst off, the most.
We will have take a look at these, the assistance and aid from Singapore. Mr. William, we know that your organization and your country is also in action in response to the quake. Tell us, what's your focus right now in order to provide relief and help to the people in need?
Okay, so in the case of Singapore, the Singapore government response has been to send one of their DART teams, which is also a search and rescue operation. So that advanced team is already in Turkey. The full team will be there soon. But for the humanitarian side of it, our focus right now continues to be on providing humanitarian assistance, basic needs, medicine, shelter. Now, I think we also need to bear in mind that, one estimate is 15, our estimate is about 16 million people are involved. In Turkey, out of this, 1.8 million are already refugees. In Syria, there are about 5 million people who are estimated to be affected by this earthquake, and thousands who need immediate assistance. So our focus will really be to take care of the basic needs. But we are also beginning to look at the next stage, and a team from Singapore Red Cross will be visiting the region to start assessing what is it that Singapore can provide best in the coming weeks and months in terms of response to the communities that have been devastated. It is a long operation. It's going to be protracted, and we hope to do our best within our limited means.
We are seeing, most of the countries and regions are providing help, doing what they can to help. That's really a sign of relief, and also probably a happy thing to see. We are together with Turkish people. And of course, Syrian people here, and Syrian representative to the UN, Bassam Sabah, appealed to the international community